medications.
They don't know.
That should not be giving you them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's all speculative, it turns out.
Look, I'll repeat the preface. Some people really need to have certain medications.
Absolutely.
And don't take some word of some actor on a podcast, listening to what he said and think it's right for you. What's right for you is what's right for you, not what I say.
Yeah. Did you listen to music today?
Just the music I heard at the beginning of your podcast with the one of Lynn, and a little bit of music that there was in there. That's all the music I heard today.
And what do you listen to music every day?
No, I don't. My kids, Gideon. If my son Gideon was here, he would tell you. He would interrupt and go, "My father doesn't like listening to music," because. And I think partly because music is I love doing it and it's my work, but it's not where I relax. And
where do you relax?
I relax taking walks, and ironically, on my walk, I run a concert. So I'll run an hour and a half worth of material of lyrics and singing, like just about this loud, really quiet while I'm singing.
Oh yeah, oh really?
Yeah, and that's what I do. And occasionally I do. I'll listen to Mahler, or I'll listen to my son's recordings, or I'll listen to Debbie Friedman, because it's just an okay time for me. But in general, there is so much noise in my head, Mark.
Yeah.
So much noise that I love quiet.
Yeah.
And my wife loves more noise and more noise. And we've learned that I need quiet. Yeah. And I read a book once somebody gave me called Quiet I forget a woman wrote it. Yeah. And it's about introspective people. And you'd never think when people talk to me or you see me on some fucking interview, I sometimes watch myself talking to some person like yourself, and I turn to my wife and I'll go, I don't know how anyone could tolerate me. It's just I'm desperate to get away from this fucking television. I can't watch a minute more of myself. And the book is about people that you'd never guess were introverts. So it made me realize that in many ways, even though I do what I do, that I am an introvert. And some of the people that are described as introverts, it's an extraordinary book for people, I mean, it used to be at Harvard and stuff. They used to say to you, there was courses about how you had to be an extrovert to have any existence,
Oh yeah, well it's like it comes back to Robin, who was probably like one of the most introverted people that I ever met.
Ever, yeah.
And then you put on the thing. It's almost like a protective magic trick. Like la 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 la. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go be quiet now.
Yeah, but when you would experience it with Robin, it was undefinable almost. It was so hugely different from. One thing to the other.
When he turned it on? Oh, yeah. It was like, all of a sudden you're on
you couldn't understand it.
1 second he can barely look in the eye, and the next you're like, holy shit. We're in an amusement park.
Yeah.
It's great talking to you, buddy. You feel good?
I do feel good, and it's wonderful talking to you, and I want to leave you and whoever's listening with I had a father's group when the kids were starting in preschool. Yeah. And these 4 fathers, and then the mothers became friends, and then we had life together all the time. Yeah. Holidays. And one of the dads passed away from melanoma, and was a dear friend of mine named Marc Harrington, and I loved him dearly. And he kept himself alive for the moment when Catherine and I heard that it was time, and we ran back from Colorado where we were visiting people, and we made it to his room. And he asked the nurse for a cup of morphine, and he took the morphine, and he struggled to get himself up in bed. And he looked at these 2 lunatics, my wife and myself, and he said the most challenging words of all time: "Have fun." And then he laid down, and about a day later, he left us. But he knew that was the job at hand, and he knew it was the Everest to climb. At the same time.
And how you doing with that?
I'm doing better than I've ever done in my life. And that's why I love getting older. I'm not crazy about the knees and all the things that go with the designed body parts, but I love getting older for just the time lived in the things that terrified me that I now have learned to ignore.
Yes, exactly. It all goes away. Nothing's that important.
And you can't get over how 1 minute you were ready to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, and the next minute you can't even remember why.
So maybe that's your version of self-forgiveness. You're forgetting.
Yeah. And my wife will say, "I wish I had your memory," which is zero. I remember nothing.
A gift. It's a gift, Mandy. It's a gift.
So. I think so, Mark. And I wish you fun, and I wish you to have your loved ones in your mind and heart all your days. You too. And in a similar sense, Warren Zevon, I think, once said, "Enjoy every sandwich." I will. All right, buddy. Take care. What is your favorite sandwich? That's a good question. I love a very moist brisket sandwich, Jewish style brisket. Wow, we're pretty close. I would love cold meatloaf sliced with mustard, lettuce, thick iceberg lettuce on toast. Oh, that's nice. Like a meatloaf your mom made or something. Yeah, just meatloaf. Yeah, I like the deli meats, but not much on it. Just the dark mustard. Oh yeah, it's too much for me. The dark mustard. No good. I'm a French's yellow mustard. Oh really? All right. I'm a simple man, Mark. We can. I can live with that. I think we can live with our choices. All right. Take care of yourself, buddy. All right. You too. All the best. All right, that was Mandy Patinkin. You can go see his stuff from Homeland to Princess Bride, the records, the plays you can't see. I don't know. Maybe they're on available. I'm not sure. Are they? Sunday in the Park with George. I don't know. Don't forget, BetterHelp offers online licensed professional therapists who are trained to listen in video or phone sessions. With BetterHelp, you simply fill out a questionnaire to help assess your needs and then get matched with your counselor in under 48 hours. BetterHelp is a convenient and affordable option, and you can get 10% off your first month with the discount code WTF. Get started today at betterhelp.com/WTF. Okay? All right? Fascism is the frenzy of sexual cripples. Wilhelm Reich. Here's some guitar. Lives. Monkey lives. La Fonda! Cat angels everywhere.